Good evening. Welcome to this special edition of Mutant Media. This is Reagan Benning reporting live from the aftermath of Old School Scenario Productions' Ghost Recon El Dorado. Sources say it was an epic battle between the Ghosts, led by Commander Dewan 3D Mitchell, and the Santa Blanca Cartel, led by Capo Christopher Shithouse Burge. As the war waged over the fields in Pinckney, the Ghosts and the Santa Blanca Cartel held their ground. Witnesses say at the end of the battle it became clear that the Ghosts were pushing the Santa Blanca Cartel out of Hell Survivors. Viewers beware. We have received clearance to show Ghost Commander Dewan as he directs his team to breach the castle. The video is quite graphic.
Get in the castle! Get him out of there! I'm gonna make a move to that castle. Hey! We need to get the code from the scientists up top! Let's go! I'll cover you! Move out! Go!
Watch this window, watch the window.
All right. Yo, Dave! Did you get the code?
Yeah, he's got the blue box.
All right, take it out.
One by one, the cartel fell, including the successful capture of the Santa Blanca Capo, which secured the win for the Ghosts. As more news comes in, we'll be sure to keep viewers updated. Stay tuned to Mutant Media for all the latest news.
How y'all doing?
There we go. What's up, peoples?
See, we got two people running the board. We kind of like.
I didn't do it. I didn't click it. It wasn't me this time. I kept the fingers off of there. I made sure I didn't do it. What's up, everybody? Everybody, thanks for joining. So yeah, that was our. What you think of the video? I mean, I need to know what you think of the video.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. What y'all think?
Yeah, let us know what y'all thought of the video.
It took us 16 hours to make that video. We had to write down the script. You know, see, it's right there. You know, we had to hire a voiceover help.
Bullshit. Bullshit. It didn't take us a motherfucking 16 out there. We cut that video in a goddamn day. I'm gonna tell you right now, when the El Capitan called and said, "Hey, I need a video for Ghost Recon," we were like, "Say no more."
Yeah, the wife, that was her voice. She did one take. She was kind of upset that she kind of fumbled over Cartel, but I told her she was fine. For her first and only take, she did good. But she said she ain't gonna do this every time. So if anybody out there with a nice, smooth, velvety voice or a nice voice wants to do some of our voiceovers, hit us up on our Facebook page. We could do, talk, make some deals or something. I don't know.
All right, let's go ahead and do this then real quick. Since I mean fresh off his dub, might as well bring him in here. Let's see. This guy right here, man. Take that off the screen, man. Take that off the screen. What you doing there? Where you go?
He took it off the screen and then took himself.
He was like, he was pushing buttons. Like, let me get up out of here. Yeah, I mean, so until he comes back, so for people who were there, a lot of people that were there, people who weren't there, we did play in Old School Scenarios game of, what is it? How do you want to say it? His opening to Hell. There we go. His opening game at Hell Survivors.
He got good numbers. He got real good numbers at
I say he got some real good numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'd say so. What about you, Dwayne? I mean, you were the commander for this event, so you tell us from the commander's view, how'd the game go this weekend?
The game was great. First of all, I want to thank everybody that came out to play for me. You guys as well, Swarm, Dominion, Apex. Who else we had? Corey and Nick Barco and all them guys. Batman, and his son.
Tactical Shenanigans.
Tactical Shenanigans. Ago.
Rob.
Rob. Well, Rob's 13th now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that, you know what I mean? It just, if I forgot anybody, forgive
Infinite
me.
Death. I ain't gonna let you forget him. I ain't gonna let you forget your EXO, Infinite Death, and
Infinite Death,
and Mason.
I take it for granted. You know what I mean? Venomous Ducks.
Yep.
Can't forget them. Sometimes you take for granted because we always play together. You know what I mean? You fail to give people the props that they deserve because you always play with them. You know what I mean? And you just get a little bit lazy sometimes, but forgive me for that. And who else? I want to thank Christopher Saxon, Mason for coming out. You know what I mean? For really putting it in. And another person.
Mason taking home that BAF award, by the way.
Yeah.
That BAF belt.
Yeah. Yep. And one person.
Sarah.
I want to thank Shannon for coming through and running comms.
Yes.
I want to thank Shannon for coming through running comms. Hey, let's just go get a little bit rowdy. I got the 13th just came in my room, so it's going to get a little bit rowdy. Bring him on. Yeah, so that's three right there. I got Lee, I got Merle, I got Josh, I got Robert, I got James, and I got Dom, 2 Chainz. You know what I mean? Some of the guys that came down here. We're down at Steeltown Paintball, getting ready for another game. We did, we had one last weekend, and we got one this weekend. But
always on the go.
But as far as the gameplay go, the game went smooth, except for the bullshit with Preacher and them fucking around and giving us fake cocaine and shit like that, and the props not getting to where they supposed to be. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know what I mean, the game went smooth. And for a moment, you know what I mean, it was looking kind of shaky on the first half of the game that day. But we're gonna sit by the river. I'll be down in a minute. Yeah. So, well, they don't left me. Well, that's my wild bunch right there. You know what I mean? I only bring them guys out when it's time to really fuck some shit up. You know what I mean?
What you're saying is Lee better watch his back, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because we coming to fuck some shit up.
I'm with
you. Know what I don't let them loose too often. You know what I mean? But it's going down. So, but the gameplay was good. B-Rad did an excellent job with it. I can't wait to see what he does with it next year.
Fallout
for
game.
the record. Yeah, for the Fallout game. It's supposed to be a 2-dayer. I hope that it falls in line with my schedule that I could come and play that game. But as far as commanding, I'm only commanding 2 more games. The only 2 games I'm gonna be commanding next year will be Super Game and Living Legends. After that, I am done commanding. I had a good run at it. I thank everybody that came out and supported me with this run. But it's time to usher in some new blood. You know what I mean? Let these youngsters have it and let us old heads go back to enjoying the game that we love so much. You know what I mean? And help them. So that's where I'm at with that. But the game was good. Preacher, good game. Shithouse, good game. Stephanie, good game. All the shenanigans y'all did, we still wound up pulling out the win. So I'm happy.
Like I said, it was scary as shit though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was scary as shit.
Yeah, it was scary.
It was like we were like, God damn, like we were trying, but it's like nothing we were doing. We were making headway. So it's like, all right. So we just knew. Like, I mean, we missed one of the off-field missions. When we got the one off-field mission, we were there. They were already going. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed a little. It seemed like we were, we had an uphill battle for sure. We did have an uphill battle.
Yeah, we did have an uphill battle. Especially it started off like the MagFed. MagFed game was great. I got a chance to finally shoot MagFed. I was running next to Mike. You know what I mean? The big Grizz was out there. You know what I mean? I was shooting MagFed. Then Guru came and saved me and shit. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh shit, there we go. I got my boys with me. You know, so that was.
Look. Let me tell you. Wait. Before you go too far, let me tell you how that happened. So I had no intentions on playing MagFed, none at all. This motherfucker calls me on the field. What are you doing? Where you at? I'm like, I'm out here. I'm sitting here talking to Sarah. You need to be out here. I'm like,
we get that shit pussy.
I had on fucking regular shorts. I ain't had no gear. Only thing I had was my cleats, my MG. So I went out there with cleats, MG, and a t-shirt.
I thought you had your slides on for a minute though. You know what I mean?
I did.
Like
I did. I was sitting there chilling.
Your brother's down the street and they getting their ass whooped. They need help, and you was like, "Where they at, Mom?"
Yep. That's exactly what happened. I mean, you legit, like, it wasn't no radio. You legit called me on the phone, like, "Hey, you need to be out here. Get your ass out here." I'm like, "All right, man."
I was hiding from his ass because every time he saw me, like, "Get on the field."
Yeah, but I heard something about a newscast. Did that drop already?
It dropped. It dropped. It goes live on YouTube, but it dropped. It did drop, and we were running back, but we won't. It takes some time. I mean, if you want to see it, Brandon's in here now. Go ahead and run it back. All right, everybody, we're gonna run it back one more time since Brandon's in here. All right.
I want to see this newscast. I didn't know the news was out there, man.
Yeah, it's there.
Good evening. Welcome to this special edition of Mutant Media. This is Reagan Benning reporting live from the aftermath of Old School Scenario Productions' Ghost Recon El Dorado. Sources say it was an epic battle between the Ghosts, led by Commander Dewan 3D Mitchell, and the Santa Blanca Cartel, led by Capo Christopher Shithouse Burge. As the war waged over the fields in Pinckney, the Ghosts and the Santa Blanca Cartel held their ground. Witnesses say at the end of the battle, it became clear that the Ghosts were pushing the Santa Blanca Cartel out of Hell Survivors. Viewers beware. We have received clearance to show Ghost Commander Dwan as he directs his team to breach the castle. The video is quite graphic.
Get in the castle! Get him out of there! I'm gonna make a move to that castle. Hey, we need to get the code from the scientists up top. Let's go. I'll cover you. Move out. Go.
Watch this window.
All right. Yo, Dave, did you get the code?
Yeah, he's got the blue box.
All right, take it out.
One by one, the cartel fell, including the successful capture of the Santa Blanca Capo, which secured the win for the Ghosts. As more news comes in, we'll be sure to keep viewers updated. Stay tuned to Mutant Media for all the latest news.
Cross, what they say?
So yeah, there you go. We back. So yeah, that was how we did the news. That was the news report that came out after that game.
Wow.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
I didn't checking it. I wish I could see these comments. I really can't see.
You can click comments and they're up on the backstage.
I can't see.
Hey, Norris.
Oh.
We got young Norris in the back waiting. We're going to get him in here in a second. Just want to give you the time. Now, look, hold on. For people who don't know, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what happened, right? So what up?
And I can't forget Norris. He was out there every time I asked him. Sorry, Norris. Every time because I rode him the hardest out of anybody out there. Every time, Norris, what you doing? I need you to do this. he was like, "Don't listen. I did what you asked me to do. Leave me alone." And that man out there and his knee, he got a bum knee. Norris, I love you, brother. I'm sorry. You know, I was interrupted. I'm sorry.
That's right,
you know,
baby. Parking lot shooters.
Wait, so look, here, this right here, it kind of summed up our experience, right? So this was the scene, right? As Brandon, Brandon was determining the winner, right? So you both had your staffs. He had like a what would they call that? I guess a topper. I'm gonna call it a topper. I know it's called something else, but I'm gonna call it a topper. He had a topper, right? Dewan was blindfolded. Chris was blindfolded, right? We didn't know who won until this moment here. As you can see, somebody. I mean, it was a shock, man. It was like a hell of a shock. And Dewan said at the moment, he knew who won at that moment. He didn't even need to turn. He didn't even need to be blindfolded. He knew who won at that moment because it was a shock.
I was like, we won.
Yeah. I was like, yo.
It was also another shock.
Oh, right. There was also one other shock
one more shock
that we definitely weren't expecting was this right here.
We got Mofo. We like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
Now, the reason we got Mofo was, I think it was this right here.
There it is. Oh, Chris. Yep. Where we going? And if you see more cocaine, take that shit off. Fuck them. I don't want them to get nothing. Just fuck he walked that way. So follow Juan up there. Juan right there. You hear his ass. What? We ain't capturing no. We want to fuck people up. Yeah. Come on. Can we send them?
This side of the road by myself. I took 4 red out.
Take them to where I showed you. Guys, this is your time to shine, baby. Let's get it. Let's go.
Can I know?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait. Right here. Right boy. Deal with them. Deal with them right there. Right there.
Let's go.
Deal with them right now. Deal with the halo. Deal with them. Deal with them. Deal with baby. We need people at Castle. We're getting fucked over there.
The fuck off my motherfucking field. You said I snapped out.
Right.
That motherfucker up in the bushes. Ooh, he gonna come on someone and say, yeah, baby. Ooh, yeah, no, you got fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they were that close. Like,
dude, listen, that was that right there. Look, shout out to Luis Morales for having that footage. Because again, we didn't film at all that day. Like the only time we filmed, I literally filmed for maybe 5 minutes, right? And the film that I got was when Preacher had on a blue shirt and was walking around in the Sin City knifing our guy. That was the only time I filmed. So I do have that on footage.
Crazy, by the way he did it.
Right. So we didn't film anything. So we didn't get any of that. Like none of that at all. So for Luis, I don't want to mess his name up. For him to actually be filming and get that on film, appreciate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That right there we appreciate.
He said, do we shoot red? Yes.
You're right, exactly. Do we shoot red? Yes, this time we shoot red. Yeah, I know, Neb. Yeah, I listen. I had my camera on. I just didn't turn it on. Tingly Bear on a record day. Oh, the Dominion. Did you forget the Dominion in your thank you? I hope you didn't, but if you didn't.
He said Dominion.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I said Dominion.
All right. We're gonna do this. Let's see. What you waiting for over there, man? What you waiting for? What you got to say over there?
I ain't playing for Dewan no more.
Oh. Hey, come on, man. Listen, you know I be forgetting shit, man. Norris, calm down.
Hey, listen, Norris isn't alive. He came back talking about, I ain't playing for Dewan no more. He ain't even mentioned it. Mike said he ain't mentioned us either. He's like, what? He ain't mentioned the mutant either. The next thing you know, they said,
really, Mike?
Mofo. He's like, Mofo.
Really, Mike? Really? He said, why did I see you guys take off your barrel covers?
I did everything.
Oh, is that part? Hey, Mike, I'm just saying. I mean, They call us the parking lot shooters, right?
Hey, the net was out of the way. What you want with the net?
Hey, Mike, that net was not there.
It was out of the way.
Right.
And they were shooting in like, so what you want us to do? And they literally had to rush. And he got fucked up.
What up, Dwan?
I'm sorry. No, I be moving too fast.
I did everything Dewan asked me to do. First thing in the morning, they was clapping our ass at the castle. Dewan said, "Go get my castle back." I went out there by my goddamn self with like 5 other people that were hanging out in the woods, and then who was it? Nasty showed up, and I got everybody to push to the castle. And then I got everybody to push past castle. I held off the whole cartel rush damn near by myself because everybody wanted to hang out in the back until I ran out of paint.
Yo, sir, hey, listen. Hey, Brandon, he is not joining GI for GI versus World. He is
shooting that beautiful Lux that he has.
Yeah.
It's what he's shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Right. Norris might even be there though.
I show up for the autographs.
Hey, Norris, if you be there, I'm gonna make it up. I'm gonna make it up to you.
I'm just saying, I haven't gotten an award since Armageddon in 2018. Yeah. I thought this was my year. I thought this was my year. I mean, I guess I was a part of the mofo, and I'll take that. And we got the mofo award because of when me and Mike held the grinder by ourselves forever. Forever.
Whoa, Brandon! Whoa.
What's going on in the comments? Here we go.
Brandon talking about. I just stick a ref you got around. Mike said, "I'll just stick to a ref to follow you. I'll just stick a ref to follow you guys around for GI versus the world. Don't do
follow me around.
You ain't got to do
follow
that.
Me around.
No, Mike. Hey, keep the ref to follow Predator.
Why you gotta follow Mike around?
Hey, follow me around. You act like Mike don't wipe hits off me when he's reffing. Follow me around. Okay? I shoot a ref too. Ain't the first time.
I love Predator. Predator is like he's like the black sheep. He gets all the fucking anything that happens. That's like
Predator. Hey. He fit the profile.
Hey, well, listen here, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, that man covered my ass that weekend. Listen. Y'all talk shit.
He did.
That man covered my ass this weekend. That man was on my 6 the entire weekend, and anytime something happened, he was right there.
He did
because Predator is definitely getting better.
When he first for sure.
Out with us,
for sure.
He had some, but now
I will tell you all this right now from where you guys were at what was it, St. Patty's Day game?
Yeah.
To where you all are at now, it's you guys are night and day players. I mean,
well,
Matt, you still can't shoot left-handed. You still can't shoot left-handed. But let me tell you, when I was in the grinder with Mike, and Mike is on this thing, and Mike is doing this right here. I'm like, Mike, shoot up. I'm going. He's like, bet. Now, Mike tells the story better than I do because apparently I slid like a figure skater across the field.
Oh, he fucking did.
I didn't even know it was that cool, but
he's like, I'm going to the bunker. He was like, I was like,
they were getting fucked up. But yeah. But
I thank all you guys do.
Yeah, man. You got a couple. Listen, we got a couple dogs on this team. Like I said, I mean, again, I am just the talking head here. Okay, I am just the one that people come to and talk to. Right? I provide hella support. I am accuracy by volume. I will give you a lane to get through.
Oh, by volume. Do you not remember when we were clear over by bridge too far and I pushed across? Oh yeah, Dewan, I pushed across that too for you.
Thank you, sir.
Yep, all the way up until when I ran out of paint again.
All I did was wade through a little bit of water and go the whole path of the field to get around to Sin City.
You did. I was with you.
Yes.
That was long. I was
Yeah,
tired.
oh yeah, Mike. I'm a much better player with full auto. I'm a much better player. I am accuracy by volume, 100%. I wasn't full auto though. I was semi capped.
Bro, you want to talk about by volume? When I say Mike was doing work in the grinder, Mike was doing work in the grinder. It's when you, me, and Mike and all of us went to push across the bridge from grinder to up to the castle. And I ran across first and drew fire, and I got shot out by the guy at the doorway. And I stood in the middle of the field while he kept shooting me so y'all could come up and around. I went back out, clear to the end of the insertion point. I ran back to the grinder, and you guys were ahead of us. And everybody else kept trying to come in, and it was just me and Mike shooting everybody out as they came on the field.
Listen, when we did that, we had pushed across the grinder. We was trying to come up and push across the grinder. I got across. Me and the guy from Apex got across.
Yeah. That was sweet.
Then Dominion guy ran up to the bridge and ran up to the castle and took the castle, right?
Right.
And then they was like, they're pushing the grinder. Dude, I legit slid down the hill to the bunker. It was doing sit-ups, shooting over a bunker, sitting over a bunker. Then somebody from Madfrog, I know, he pushed up and got an angle on me and shot me and hit me in the tank, and I got out. But I'm like, dude, I mean, that shit was fun as hell. Like that was probably for me one of the funner games to play, right?
Oh yeah, it was a good time. Except for that stupid hula hoop helicopter.
Let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about that. So, Tyler, first, let me say this, Tyler. Huh?
The helicopter worked right for us because we didn't send the helicopter out. Well, we didn't send an airdrop out without a ref.
Well, Tyler Brad, I would be the good, the bad, and the good looking. Matt is clearly the ugly.
Yeah. I'm the ugly. Yeah. So the thing with the airdrop, right? So what we did when we got the airdrop, this is what I found out about the airdrop, right? Because again, we were all there, right? We got the airdrop. Well, after that grinder push is when the airdrop happened, right? Hold on, let me get Predator here because I know he was there with me too, right? So after the grinder push. After the grinder push, we hit the airdrop. We got the airdrop. We got to right before we got to Sin City, and we asked Peanut because Peanut was our rep. Said, Peanut, can we shoot off of this? He was like, I don't know. Like, we need to find out because there's a whole bunch of people right here. We can fuck all of them up. Can we shoot off this? Can we be shot off of this? What's the situation? We waited for like an extra 5 to 6, 7 minutes to get final word. Final word was no, you can't shoot off. No, you can't be shot. He walked us through. Our original plan was to stop dead at the Sin City Tower, but we were like, no, it's too hot in here. Let's keep moving. So we moved down to Area 51, dropped at 51, came back. Fast forward about maybe an hour later, we insert same location, get to Sin City, and they have an airdrop, and they're shooting off of it. So they wiped the entire Sin City out, shooting off an airdrop. And at this point in time, I'm livid, right? At this point, I'm pissed all the way off. And
until Norris did something.
What happened was Norris, they walked over to me. I'm in the green zone. Me, Predator, we had just inserted. And Luis got this too, because Luis was right. The same guy who took the grinder footage was right there with me. Because his video in the chat, like, Guru was pissed. Like, yes, I was pissed because I'm like, we just lost 30 bodies in Sin City. All right, Mike, we appreciate it, man. Thank you. Oh yeah, we will see you at GI. But yeah, we lost 30 bodies in the city, and then here they come across. I'm in the green zone with taking a knee, and they shoot at me. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm in the green zone. Shoot me all you want. I ain't going nowhere. Right. So Mark rolled up, and Mark like what? And I'm yelling. You know what I'm saying? Mark rolled up like, what's going on? I'm like, well, Mark, they're shooting off of the airdrop, and we couldn't do that, right? And I said, and he like, well, it's okay. No, it's not fucking okay because we couldn't do it. I lost 30 bodies, and now we lost all that space. Come to find out, he called over radio. They couldn't do it. And I'm like, all right, yeah, get the fuck off. All of them out. Get the fuck, no, go. And everybody who was walking off at that point in time, I told them to get back on the field because, again, it was illegal. But by that time, we had already lost the ground. So that's the piece of that happened. But what I found out was they had just found the hula hoop. It wasn't like an official, they went back and put it in. They found the hula hoop, and the guy radioed over, hey, what do we do with hula hoop? It's an airdrop. So they took it upon themselves to group together, get on the hula hoop, and do what they did. That's how that happened.
I shot every one of them in the face. A lot.
You did.
A lot.
The reason I was kind of more mad, I ain't gonna say I was more mad than Guru, but I was looking right at them jokers while they were shooting. I said, "Hey, y'all can't shoot off that. Y'all can't shoot off that. Just laying the ropes, just laying ropes in a group of people. Everybody looking at you like you can't do that."
But Brandon, I mean, Brandon said they pulled the hula. Yeah, Brandon, we know you pulled the hula right after that. But yeah, that was I mean, really, it was a good idea, and like I said, realistically, it was a dope idea. It just that communication wasn't there for it to be. That's all it was. It really was. It was just a miscommunication on how to use it. That's really all it was.
Right on.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna throw a plug in real quick before I forget. If nobody's busy Sunday, the NXPL is hosting their one tournament at TC Lansing. I will have 2 teams in the tournament, so if y'all want to come out, cheer your brothers on, we would appreciate it.
I will be in Ohio.
What, this Sunday?
Yeah, bro.
You ain't got nothing to do. Go out there, man. It'd be a good look. I mean, you get to watch some speedball live and direct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I even put you on the field. No,
right.
fetching pods.
I ain't that good yet, North.
Right. All right. Fallout. Okay.
No,
so
he
Brandon
ain't coming to
said
see me either.
Hey man, you gonna be out of town. You already out of town, man. What you talking about? You already out of town. Me and the wife are going on a mini staycation, man.
Ooh. Don't get her pregnant.
I'm fixed, buddy. That shit ain't happening.
Hey, accident.
I'm about to say it, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. I say it.
Diet. Diet.
Just call them motherfucking diet. Just call them diet.
Every accidents happen.
I don't think it'd be an accident there at all. So
what's up? Hey, look,
hey. 3 months later, Matt gonna come in here. Parking lot shooter.
Hey, TD, you making Pittsburgh? You making Pittsburgh yet?
North.
What's up? What's up, Juan? What up, Juan?
And he is going to
respond
now.
Hey,
it's all yours, Juan.
Hey, you said preacher in the group. Preacher in the.
Yeah,
hey, I'm gonna see you this fall. Right? You coming down to the house, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
What?
You know it. As long as that weird Bible ain't next to my bed, we good.
What?
Brick, what's up? Hey, Brick, man, what's up? Man, listen, I know
preacher.
Nah,
good game, Preach.
Yeah, good preachers in here. Like I said, Brick Top's in here too.
That's
like I said,
all right.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna take real good care of you when you come down. Got you.
He must be watching on Facebook. I think he watching on Facebook.
He gotta be.
He is.
He watching on Facebook.
He's like Norris.
Right. I love it. Hey, like I said, hey, Brick, man, congratulations. I know it was a tough game, man, but good work down there, man. Good work down there.
Tell Brick Top it is too early. And tell
what?
It's too early.
Is it to what? Oh.
Hey, Brick, hey, Dewan, Brick Top, DeBron, Brick. Hey, Nev said, "Fuck Brick, he stole my memes that I stole." That's awesome. But no, they both. I think Brick is gonna be running with Lee Williams this weekend. So Dewan and Brick gonna be going against each other this weekend too.
You better bring his A game.
Ultimate Red on making ball jokes.
Oh yeah.
He said full moon tonight.
I gotta say.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Hey,
Dewan's big ass shiny forehead.
You see what just came in?
Who's in here?
Connection.
Hey, can you hear me?
Dewan's connection is.
We can hear you, but are you?
That's how his beard is growing.
Are you using AOL 3D?
Hold on, Derek. We are not doing Fort Knox. I mean, we are not doing the it game. Hold on.
We are doing.
Hey, can we for real buy Dewan a headset?
Hey,
well, I don't know what's going on with the service on my phone.
Oh yeah.
No.
What's good, brother?
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh.
Oh shit, 3D. You see that?
I'm coming through 3D. Hey,
Now, first of all, let's start.
Jones, let me know when you go for him because I'm going for him too. I'll pay for Dewan no more.
Go ahead, Dred.
Let me start with this. I'm 100% down if we all want to chip in. Buy my man 3D a set of headphones.
Thank you. Thank God.
What? How you gonna be like that, Dewan? How you gonna be like that?
Dewan is watching us on Facebook, so it's a delay. So he's seeing stuff late right now. He not in the no more.
Well, and I tell you what, Dewan.
Look at his face.
He laughed. He laughed. He was like,
Yeah, Brick. He say he coming for you, Brick, man. He say, all right, I know you out there in Pittsburgh, but he say he coming for you.
All right, now here I gotta catch up on my Facebook business. I was messing around with my computer. I actually literally just switched a hard drive from the time that I told you, hang on a minute, let me get on there. I switched a hard drive in this Alien.
Oh,
well,
shit.
I mean, they basically pop out and pop in.
Well,
did you ground yourself to the case though, like a good boy?
I do some weird networking stuff in this house, and keep in mind I have 3 gaming rigs, and I have no good like gaming room or anything where I can set up a green screen. This is, you guys notice there's like I'm moving
yeah, we
the wrong
know
way.
you got all your guns and stuff. We remember from last time.
There's like weird stuff.
Oh, it's about to get in. Hold on, hey, it's about to get interesting, fellas. You ready for this?
Oh God.
What?
Who's in here now?
Fellas.
Oh, there's my boy Craig.
The whole gang is here.
Look like the Brady Bunch in here.
It's Friday, Craig. You ain't got no job.
You ain't got shit to do.
Craig, right? Can you see me?
Hold on, let him talk.
Can you see me?
Let him talk. What's up, Ken?
I had a not much. How you guys doing?
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, buddy.
I can hear you. I'm gonna go catch up on some Facebook comments real quick.
All right. Go ahead, Kemp. It's all yours, man. Go ahead.
Why am I getting thrown on the mic right away?
Right. I mean,
because Kemp, we love you, bro.
You jumped in.
Come on, man. You was the XO. Do I got to show it again? You was there. You were in the mix. You were in the mix of it all. You were the one giving us what to do.
I know.
Giving us.
I had a good time.
It was weird. It was weird not seeing you on the field. Though.
See what I'm saying? Look at that big fella over there. Look at that big face. Look at that big fella over there in the corner. Look at it.
That shit was weird.
Is he doing the parking lot shooter celebration?
Listen, that was a joyful. What the hell? We did it. That's what that was.
Yeah.
I actually can't say parking lot shooters. I'm gonna accuse you doing that next day.
Yeah. Predator didn't say that. It's been us the whole time.
I am not a parking lot.
I had a fun time though. The challenge was was a good time.
Parking lot.
What'd you say, Craig?
The challenge of the day was just fun. I haven't at the game for a while. It's I enjoy a challenge like that. Where like I wasn't sure who won, and that was just exciting.
Yeah,
I was
We had to
exhausted.
pretty much try
It's on the list, Marky.
the whole time.
Yes. I mean, and it was one of those games where, like you said, you couldn't take a break. You couldn't take a break because you didn't know.
We just have to play it. We got to play. No stop.
Yeah.
Which those are my favorite kind of games.
Yeah. I mean, because again, typically, like you said, you kind of get a feeling, right? You kind of know. We didn't have that feeling at all.
No.
I'll be honest with you. I thought we got our ass beat.
Yeah.
I'm genuine about that feeling. I did not. I was already like, and I feel guilty because I was like, we lost.
Yeah, I know. We all did it. I told listen, the conversation had. So again, this thing here, which again, like I said, great job, but this staff here, right? I told Dewan that staff is coming home with me. He said, if we win, you can have it. Because he knew we didn't win. You know, that's the reason why the conversation was had, right? Because we knew that we didn't win. He was like, but if we win, the staff is yours.
So nice of Dewan. So nice of Dewan to give you things.
Such a gentleman.
Oh no, I don't have it. He has it. He was like, no.
Dewan still has that.
All
Right.
All
Straight up
Dewan did-
Indian giver.
All Dewan did was beat me and yell at me all day.
Look. Let me tell you what's funny. Hey,
Terrible.
Kent.
All he did was yell at us the whole day.
Wait, this is the thing that was funny about it, though, right? So, Kent, while you was in the tent, right, Dewan come walking. He walked past the tent, past our staging area, like 4 times back to back to back, right? Didn't say nothing, just walked past. And everybody looked. They were like, why the fuck he walking? I said, because he like, why the fuck we sitting over here and everything on the goddamn field? That's why he doing that shit. He was like, yup.
Yep. He come back. Morris, I need you to go get the castle right now. Fuck, all right, goddamn. Let me get some air.
Yeah, I remember I was at the tent. I said something to him. I
Hey,
was like,
remember how the insertion time?
Hold on, Rich.
I said, like, we got to have a certain X amount of time. We got to do this. And he just said, I'll be right back. I was like, uh-oh.
Now, what'd you say, Rich?
I was saying, remember when the insertion time kept changing? It was 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look, Kent, that plan we had, we definitely didn't follow through with that one. We had a hell of a plan lined up. It definitely fell through.
What plan was that one?
We was trying to get everybody to insert right before the insertion closed.
Oh, I
right?
know.
Yeah.
Well, somebody came up and was like, one of the team's leaders, I don't know, somebody came up and was like, get your ass in there, roar. And I was like, well, what? And then it was like, it just unfolded. And I was like, yeah, I guess go ahead.
Whoever's out there is out there. We'll just go with that.
Half our crowd left. I was like, well, shit. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, B-Rad put on, in my opinion, a hell of a game. And
Absolutely.
And I think that, like I said, next year's game is going to be pretty interesting. Who dropped? North did. But next year's game, I think, is going to be even better. And he said he already got the cadence put together, right? He already got the structure. So they're working on that as we speak, or, right now, working on next.
And
go ahead.
If we could take a minute, let's just talk about the idea that he did put on one hell of a game. It wasn't 1,000% clean. When the hell ever is it?
Right.
There's always lots of hiccups in these silly little games, and but we go there to overcome adversity, and I think that we did that.
Yeah.
Over this past weekend.
I will say, for a scenario game, first time by Brad, I knew more. I don't know if it was the scenario or leadership or a mixture of both, but I knew more about what was going on in this game than 90% of the other games I've ever played in.
Communication, baby.
That is
I like that.
100% true.
There's no footage of me on the field going, do we shoot green?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and again, a lot of that, I'm gonna give a lot of that credit to this man below me in the screen here, dog, because he kept everything together.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and again, it was weird not seeing you on the field, Kimber. It was weird.
I know.
Yeah.
Trust me. At one point, I ran down it said, like, we got this piece of paper. First of all, before I go any further, I want to say Brad did a really good job.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think that's why he had the command staff that he did, because he knew he would be forgiving.
Yeah.
And he's learning, and I think he's got a really bright future ahead of him in making scenarios, because that one was fun.
And that's 1,000% where I was going with that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the most perfect game that anybody could ever ask for, but for his first one hell of a showing.
Yeah.
I think everybody had a ton of fun.
Yeah. It was. And I think part of the success of it was actually a pretty simple scenario game. I think some of them try to do way too much. And it just gets, what the hell are we doing? What's going on? Like, at some point in time, you're just out there shooting everybody.
Right.
Which leads me to the one time I did go on the field. One of the papers in our mission pack said that the barrel was in the grinder. It did not. I was like, suspect. I was like, I don't think this piece of paper comes with a set of missions. I think they got the papers mixed up, which is fine. That's normal. And so I was like, I'm just going to run in there and look, because it wasn't very active at that point. So I start running down that way, and like Saxon's right in front of me, and he's running, And then all of a sudden, from the freaking fort or the castle, I mean, I got annihilated.
Oh shit!
I didn't see him because the woods, the way the woods is right there, it's kind of misleading, and they all saw me, and they started shooting.
Hell yeah!
Hey,
I'll go back
now it was a fairly simple scenario, but at the same time, it had some really good twists to it.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you,
puzzles.
I took a crew, fought my ever-loving ass off to get up there into that castle.
Yeah, Alice, that's right.
Oh no, that's not, you didn't see the video, did you?
No, I busted my ass to get into that castle and get a 4-digit code. And Craig, you remember this. I was supposed to be radioing a 4-digit code back to you. Well, as I got up there was 2 other people with me, and they got the code from the ref.
Hammerhead was one of them. Yeah, Hammerhead from Venomous Ducks.
And then they opened the box, and I'm like, no. Radio the code back. You're not supposed to be doing shit with a code. They open the box, recover a blue case, and we recover it and take it to Dwan. What happens? Dwan's blown up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the directions were simple. Recover a code and radio it to your XO. And I'm like,
I'll tell you a secret though, Dave. He was going to blow up no matter what.
Well, probably.
That was,
but we didn't follow very specific directions. The directions that was on the paper that you read to me, Craig, was that I was supposed to radio you. You were supposed to be the one doing the shit.
Because they wanted, because technically what was the mission was like, I had to get the code, and then that's when he was supposed to bring the box back, and I had to bring the code, the box, and Brad, and then he had a little performance where like some piece of paper that had fire printed all over it.
Right.
Came out of the box.
Okay. Right.
But still, long story short, I fought my ass off, and I dumped probably 200 first strikes out there on the field, just wrecking people so that I could blow Dwan up.
Hey, and that is, I don't know if you saw it, but I made sure you get a chance to see it. But that's what was in our video that we started to show off with. It's that exact sequence.
I seen that you posted the video today, and just unfortunately, long week at work, I have not really watched.
Oh no, this one ain't came out yet. No, this one ain't came out yet. It'll be out.
Oh, you have another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one ain't came out yet.
All I know is myself, Alice, and a third individual came in clutch on the puzzle.
Shit, listen.
That we finished in 5 minutes to their 20. So another thing I did for you, Dwan.
I wasn't there for that.
Listen, look, we had missed one off-field challenge, right? And then I think I came off the field, and Craig was like, "We got an off-field challenge.
Yep.
XO got to do it." I just took it and sprinted off. I looked behind me, and I got 3 people running behind. Like, shit, y'all ain't got to run either. I just got to get here and start it up. We got there. They were already ahead, already going.
Way ahead.
Norris, Alice, and I know I'm gonna butcher his name, but it was a guy from Dominion. Them 3 got together, they worked it out, and they finished that puzzle. Now they finished first, but we finished faster, so we ended up getting the points for finishing faster.
Yeah, we marked that. I was like, build it upside down, find all the edges. Alice was like floating around, finding me all the edges. I was putting it together. One half, the other dude was building it from the top upside down. We were like, oh, wham! Good.
Putting it together, smashing it together.
I mean, there was. Alice would tell you some of those pieces fit tight. I was like, yeah.
Right. Alice said she did not sign up for running. Listen, I didn't expect nobody to run with me. Yeah, I didn't expect anybody. I took off running because Craig was like, "Hey, I looked at the time. We were already late. I just took off running to make sure I got there."
That off-field mission, that was another like I don't know if like we got those at the first and it got dropped when we moved from one to the other table, but like I didn't have it, and then I was like walking away and I saw a dude looking at it and reading it, and I was like, he was like, I was like, what is that? He's like, I don't know, it says something about an off-field challenge, and that's when I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, we missed that one, but we made up for it. We made up for it at the end, and he ended up winning for us and getting it. Because again, like I said, that's one thing too. So when we won the last one, right?
You know what?
They were like, "What do you want? Do you want the fuel? Do you want, what do you want? You want the fuel for the chopper? You want the mortar or you want the tank round? I said, give me the points. Fuck that other shit. Give me the points. I don't care about fuel. Give me the points. So that I think that's what helped us too, is because I just took the 50 points for winning that challenge as opposed to trying to get a prop. Because again, we did the chopper thing, and the chopper thing was cool. It was fun, but we needed points.
Yes. It was coming down to us.
We were literally parking lot shooters.
Hey, Jason said I'm always running. Hey, man, listen, Ice.
Wait, compared to what?
I know, right? Well, what do you consider running, right? That's what do you consider running?
If it's like a meander,
Hey, I will say every time I turned around for most of the day, Jason was right there with me. And every time I went on the field, I went to the front because y'all know how I play. As a matter of fact, what's his name from Mutants? I can't think of it right now. Who?
Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost was like, I made the mistake of trying to keep up with Norris all day.
No, that was Jamal. That was Recon.
Jamal.
That was Jamal.
Jamal was like, I made the mistake of trying to keep up with Norris all day. He's like, you play at a different pace, bro.
I pride myself on. I'm gonna go to unbeaten path. I take the hits. I do all that shit.
Way unbeaten path.
Yeah. He was right there on me. Rich was right there with me. Rich stayed with me the whole time. I go through all that shit. I don't give a shit. I go through all of it.
I will say this: what makes me the happiest though about playing with all you guys, I can be somewhere and I can yell, Mike, Matt, Blue, Jason, come with me, and we go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. We go. I'm like Blue had to go another way. I said, Blue, bring your ass. Let's go. And we went right up the grinder.
Yep. He's at Area 51, and Norris is like, he's looking around for help. He's like, Blue, come here. I'm like, really? It's 19 people.
Yeah, that's what I pushed across the bridge, and I ran out of paint. I was like, Blue, get here. And what'd you do? You messed up people from that spot.
I want to say thanks to Dave, and let me tell you why. You know why? I think you know why, right? When Preacher did that shit with that damn blue jersey, knifing our guys, me and my man's dead man walking off. Everybody, I'm telling everybody, shoot him. That's fucking Preacher. Shoot his ass. I say, Dave, you in? He said, yeah. I say, shoot him. He like, who? I'm like, him. He like, pop, two to the chest.
Right.
No question.
There was no hesitation. I was told to shoot somebody. You get two.
Yeah, you get two.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Double tap.
Yeah, that shit was beautiful.
Now, speaking of that, let's give Mr. Vance a couple of kudos, to slip up on us like that. And there was another damn time in the city, that little prick, he slid up behind me and he shot me in the back, and I stopped. And I stopped and I was like, that's got to be John.
Yep.
And I turned around, there he is. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
The only thing
I'm going to give him some credit. He's a ball.
Me and him talked about it. He had that red tag. We couldn't see that red tag up from the front.
It was questionable. Questionable. I'm not going to say that the man was cheating. You know
What's Bill Belichick say? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Right. I ain't going to say that he was cheating. I ain't going to say he was even trying to do what he was doing, but he had his sleeves rolled up and it was hard to see. But whatever. Hey, you have to. It's your job. It's my job.
Yeah.
To be aware of your surroundings. Are you on my team or are you not?
And that's the
big country. Big country.
Shit he did.
How big is that dude? And he come walking up the field, and we seen him walking, and I was like, "Oh, he's on the path. He's out." He didn't have a gun. His hands weren't up, and he walked all the way around. And then he walked up the hill behind us and was like, hey, y'all motherfuckers need to pay attention. And I shot him in the leg.
Yep.
I was like, he was like, hey, man, I'm calling myself out. I was coming up here to talk to you. And I was like, well, you took one in the leg for it. Sorry.
That's another thing I did for Dewan. Dewan said, Norris, get out there and fuck up big country.
No, well, okay, so Kip. Kip, you know why. Kip, you know why we had it out for country. So country was walking around with a ref shirt on as their medic.
It did happen.
So that's why Kemper was like, well, where he at? Fuck him up. And that's why that happened. He made the call, hey, wherever he at. Because again, I almost shot the dude from Kizzy because I thought he was country for a minute. Because I'm like, shit, they, looking at them, I just saw a big guy with a fucking green shirt on. I was about to lay into his stomach. You know what I'm saying? Just because, but he was like, "Oh no, that ain't me." I'm like, "All right, cool." And I looked at him again. I looked at his mask. He had a different mask. But yeah, I'm like, shit, because that's what he was doing.
Shot his ass.
You know what I love? The off-field duel.
Yes.
Because I was skeptical because they had like swords and shit, and we were like, huh? And then, but I came running around the corner to watch it. It's like just starting, and as soon as I turned the corner where the porta potties were at, I saw Matt I swear to you, it was like a swan, like 360 dual kill, 360 stab, and I was like, oh. And then you guys won. I was like, no way.
Yeah, I don't know how we pulled that shit off. Like I said, they had knives. The one guy on his team, he slid in with both knives and tried to slice us both. So I was going against Shithouse, and I had my radio, and I was like fucking with him, and then I turned and sliced him, and then that's when you saw me do the little spin and come back around.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, that was fun though. I'm like, okay, that was fun.
I just seen him do a 360 double kill, and he was like, "No way!" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
and then
that shit was fun.
Dude down, and I was like,
"Dude,
hell yeah!"
They chased him through the whole parking lot to get that last kill.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, was that you or was that Panda that was like, man, why y'all make me run?
That was Panda. Panda chased him. Panda chased him all the way through the fucking prize. Panda and one other guy. I think it was the other guy from Swarm. They chased him all the way through the parking lot. Because, yeah, that's like I said, Kemp, that wasn't playing. I'm telling you that right now. That was not playing. That was all instincts.
It was great.
Yeah, that was fun. Like I said,
they were out there like parking lot stabbers.
Exactly. But look, hey, look, right, like Brandon. Right, Brandon just said he was laughing.
Quick little blast from Craig's past, back whenever he was stabbing everybody as a teenager.
Oh shit!
That's why he liked it so much.
No, it was just it was
just
just
put him out the screen. Remember back when you were stabbing people?
Hey, listen, but you know stuff like that though, Craig. That breaks up the game too. It adds a different layer to the game. Like that's why I thought that was cool too.
Well, I was gonna say, didn't the game feel real tense until after the knife fight? You know, it felt. I mean, at least for me, it felt real tense until after the knife thing, and then it was like everything got loose in the second half.
Yeah, like up to lunch, like up until like that lunchtime break or whatever. Yeah, it was like cutthroat. No pun intended.
Right, I'll buy that.
So,
but I mean, after lunch we took off.
There's probably some film out there where you can hear me yelling, "Stop wiping, you cheating motherfuckers!"
Right.
And the thing
about pretty loud.
The thing about that, I mean, he didn't have that many refs on the field, but like a lot of people weren't getting out.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
and
they
you know what?
saw a ref, that's when they got out.
Yep.
Yeah. We saw that live.
And you know what? Let me. It's 2020. It's the year for the record books of shit snacks.
Right.
I mean, and
all the 2020 snacks.
This has been the worst. Every field that I've played, every game that I've played, people are playing more aggressive, but it also seems like they're not playing quite as fair. And I feel like every game that I've been to this year, wiping, it just like people want to play. They don't want to go walk or something, you know. It bothers the shit out of me because you only have to walk over there. You only have to walk over there.
These guys will tell you I am very passionate about people that wipe in big games. These guys will tell you.
Yeah.
I will come back on the field and find you. I literally had a guy.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I go back and I hunt people that I know that I shot.
When I get out, I'm gonna call my hit. If you shoot me, I'm out. I'm walking off, right? But don't fucking be there when I come back because I'm coming back specifically to find you. Especially if I'd have hit you and you ain't get out because that shit happened. Dude, I watched when we were in Village, dude, and Butternut, who was our medic, will prove to it, right? He was behind me. He watched me shoot a guy on the Pinocchio hopper. By the way. Yeah, Butternut was the shit. Yeah, he was. But he watched me shoot a guy on the hopper. He had a Pinocchio hopper. I remember the shit. Pinocchio sticking out the fucking window. Hit him in Sin City. I watched him look at it and then continue to shoot. It took everything in me not to run across the fucking field and give him two to the neck. But I stopped, right? So then I battled another guy and I'm fucking screaming at him. Check your hopper. Check your hopper. Still nothing. So then the guy shoots me, right? This is what pisses me off about people who don't call it, right? When you get shot, you get shot, I'm out. You hear pat, 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 pat. What the fuck was the other two for? Like, you stopped. You saw it. You gave me more enough time to put my gun up. You see me walking. What's the other two? So I lost it at that point in time. So I said, if I come back you there, I'm fucking you up.
Yep.
He wasn't there when I got back.
And now you're getting into a double-edged sword, though. You know, I had a conversation with somebody at the field that I love playing with. And I am not the type of guy.
Hey, Kevin, my little brother, man. Hold on, Dave. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Hold on. My little brother. He said Russell. You say like Russell Crowe, man. When he saw you at White River, he said you like Russell Crowe. So is that Russell Crowe? Yes, Russell Crowe. So he said when he saw Unhinged, he was like, hey man, Kimber did a great ass job in that fucking movie. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Now, what was that movie with the boat? Was that Master?
Round of applause, everyone. That's awesome.
But no, I go, oh shit, that's fucked up.
Russell
Ned
Crowe,
know who it was. If whoever the movie Unhinged, I think it's Russell Crowe.
Look,
it's Russell Crowe.
It is. That's Russell Crowe.
But yeah, I really wish the refs.
I'm a large Russell Crowe.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing though. Russell Crowe is like, but he was saying Russell Crowe is large now, is what he was saying.
Oh,
hey, let's go with diet. Let's go with manly Russell Crowe.
Exactly. I'm about to get Brandon in here. Brandon said put him in.
So I'm there for you, teddy bear.
There you go.
As far as refs,
Oh no, yeah. What was you saying too, Dave? My bad, Mike. I cut.
I think Norris was. I think who was.
Dave was talking. He said he was talking to somebody at the field. I cut you off, Dave. My bad.
Go ahead, Grizz.
No, I was going off the foot. What you were about.
No, I had a good conversation with somebody at the field. Now I got a little bit miffed, walked away. They came and talked to me, and it's all good. But one of the things that I explained to that guy is whenever I'm playing, I don't need you to scream at me. I got you. Get out, motherfucker. Get out. You're fucking hit, motherfucker. I play with honor. Don't come at me with that shit because that shit pisses me off. Sometimes you're hit. You know what? It takes a second or two to register.
Right.
That's why whenever you get hit, a lot of the times there's already 5 more behind it. Yep. You know, so I don't bitch about getting shot 5, 6 times, whatever. Well, first of all, I'm a big guy, kind of hard to miss. Craig, you relate. So, whenever we get lit up, sometimes you get lit up, you know, it takes a second. You're like, did they bounce? Also, big guy theory. Shit bounces a lot. Yes. I get bruised up, just bruised up all to hell from balls that don't break. Yes. And I'm like, fuck, am I hit? Am I hit?
Let me apologize. Let me apologize in advance. If I ever shoot you, you will know because I'm that guy that yells, "Get out!"
Right. And that's fine. I try to be polite about it. And I yell at them, "Hey, check your hopper, check the side of your mask."
So yes,
you know,
that's typically what I'm doing.
And thank you. You know, I try to be that polite player. I really do work hard about it. And I try not to argue on the field, whatever. But I got lit up a couple of times, and I stopped, and I, like, put my hand up, and then got lit up again, and I'm like, now, really? What?
Yeah,
John Vance is yelling at me. He's like, dude, behind you. And I look behind me, and there's one guy that's like 100 yards behind me. And I'm like, you can't be fucking shooting at him, you prick.
No.
You know?
Preacher called me and told me exactly about that situation.
You know,
he called himself
that's
out
not the whole. First of all, that's not the whole situation that I'm talking about.
Okay.
You know, I threw his name out there because I'm comfortable with that. But like, no, literally, he slipped around and he got a good shot off on me. And as he hit me, I was going off to the side. And he was yelling, "You're out, you're out, you're out." And I was like, I fucking know, dickhead. You know, as I go off to the side, I put my hands up, and then, boom, I caught a couple more in my hand. Now, obviously, I'm a big guy, you know, 6'3", whatever, my hand's up in the air. And then he shoots me in the hand. I was like, was that you, motherfucker? You know, Yeah, John being somebody that I consider a friend, I'm cool with that, whatever. And he thought that I was mad, but no, I stepped off in the woods. There was a firefight going on over there. Right. So I stepped off out of the way with my hands up, gun up. And then he continued into the fight, and I walked back to camp.
Sometimes
that one was one of those deals. The thing with John was a non-issue, whatever. But plenty of times I have people screaming and yelling at me, "You're out, you're out. Get the fuck out, motherfucker." You know what? If you yell, "Get the fuck out, motherfucker," guess what?
I might sit back down.
I'm gonna do the crazy man walk. I'm gonna do the fucking Iron Man walk to you. Yep. Be like, "Yup, I'm out, motherfucker. What are you gonna do about it, bro?"
I did that. So wait, I did that. And
I know you do, Grizz. I know you do, and I'm trying to talk to you about it right now.
Hold on, let's get the producer himself in here. All right, you ready for this?
Get him in here and talk shit to him. Tell him how. Oh shit, he in here.
Oh, look at this motherfucker right here.
Cheating ass, big nose having motherfucker.
I know, dude. Don't put your camera in your lap. Don't put your camera in your lap when you sit straight up your nose.
It'll be back, but no. Look, so I did that. Right after me and Rich pulled that move, where like I said, Rich was on my 6 the whole entire time. Right, so right after that, I pushed across the bridge. I see the guy. I put 3. I know. I let the CS2 go, so I know I took him out. Right. Ref ran over there. He came and found me after the game. Like, man, hey, old boy was clean. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure he white, so we going off. I'm like, I'm out, motherfucker, but you out too. I ain't out. I said, dude, I watched it break, right? So then
was it the dude in the doorway?
No, this was that Area 51.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so then I'd be walking on. The ref come over. He clear. I said, that's because bitch ass white. So I'm that guy, right? I'm that guy. Hey. But at the end of the day, it's because I'm just talking shit and trying. Like I told my man, I said, if I can get somebody to stand up with me, I'm out. I know I'm out. If I can get somebody to stand up with me and walk out with me, my job is done. Even if I didn't hit you, if you fall for it, get the fuck up and walk out with me. Let's go. We can talk about it.
Your mom wipes too.
Hey, sidebar. He wouldn't much longer after that.
What do you say? So down in Florida, they like to wipe big time. So we had that guy.
Ooh, throw shots only.
Ooh,
shots only.
Ooh.
Wow. Chad calling people out.
Chad, these guys will tell you I've been known to go back on the field, hunt somebody down, and then put a whole hopper in their back and follow them right off the field.
Right.
Yeah, I will walk your ass off the field. I don't give a fuck.
And I talked to Preacher about it. Preacher almost got that. Me and Preacher had a helicopter battle, right? We were shooting. Preacher's gun stopped working. Preacher said he didn't hear me, but I said, okay, I'm gonna let you go. I continue to I stood there and waited for a minute. Steph came and handed him her gun. I'm walking off. He said I turned around. He started lighting my legs up.
Oh yeah,
like,
we know about Gator Mill. We know about it.
So at that point in time, I'm like, all right, bet. I ran out of my last round of paint. I get off. I was hot. I'm like, okay, I am fucking Preacher up. The next time I'm walking his ass off the fucking field. The next time I see him,
he made sure everybody in the tent.
And now,
at that point, it changed. At that point, I think I went over to the tent to Craig. Hey, Craig, fuck all of them. I told everybody other than the tent, if they don't get the fuck up when they out, keep shooting until they get the fuck up.
Oh, look at Farron.
We can hold hands, Farron. That's cool.
Yeah,
don't bother me none.
I thought you were mine.
Hey, Devin. Oh yeah, Devin. We got that, buddy. We got that for sure. Like that is.
Mike's
what we do.
Mike's carried me and cradled me before, so I'm just saying you got some big shoes to fill.
You know what? I have some really cool pictures of Craig snuggling refs under a bridge. That's true. That's true. Little orange ginger guy, man. Yeah.
He was, yeah. We came down in there. Yeah.
I mean, Craig, you're like right here, like that close to pedo right there. Okay.
Whoa.
I think that kid was 17.
Whoa.
Dude, no, there's a picture of Craig
down a little bit.
All right, Rick. Hey, there's a picture of Craig at White River, dude, and he, man, you wouldn't know it was him. He's fucking tucked in the goddamn woods in a tree, and all you just see is a little bit of the gun sticking out. I'm like, all right, you dangerous.
Well, quick backstory. Whenever I first met Craig, I think we played together. I was the bodyguard over for Predator's Bane. And we had tons of multiple missions where he had to get from point A to point B on the field, and I just happened to be the guy that was checking back in and going with him all the time.
It was sweet.
And me and Garrett, and which I think that was the game that Garrett got the Young Gun Award for. My son, you guys know him as Tower.
5G.
Big dude.
5G.
So, hey, Brandon, you're back. But me and Craig, that's where our history started, was over there. We had a great time playing together. Of course, Juan was commanding. I think that was Craig's very first XO. Is that true?
I was like my second or third.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But that was the first time that I had played with you.
Oh, okay. That's how they say hello.
No, you're fine. You come in. They've been out getting their toes and nails done and going to dinner and stuff.
Hey, Rob, Rob Evans, it's okay. He can hold something else, but he gonna need two hands.
Jesus.
But hey, let's get to the man of the hour, Brandon over here.
Yeah, Brandon.
What's up, man?
No, it was you guys.
No. We played your game.
Your game.
Can I go first?
True.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Brandon.
Sir.
Like I told you whenever we were up there at the game, thank you very much for all the hard work that you put into that. It was amazing.
You're welcome.
It was awesome.
It was our pleasure.
Now, as we've been talking, did it go completely without any hitches? No. But what game does?
No.
Exactly.
You know what? We really appreciate you. We appreciate Old School Scenario. We appreciate everything that you guys did for us. I think I speak for everybody.
Yep. You do.
And I honestly think that you did a good job. Now, next time, you have to throw an elbow at John Vance and his shenanigans.
I know.
That's all. Because if you don't, I will.
The only
You got
thing
that, John? You got that, John?
He in there somewhere. Listen, that fake cocaine thing. Oh, like I said, I applaud the effort. Right? I applaud the effort.
I personally think that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
I thought it was clever.
I thought so too.
I thought it was kind of cool.
But if we knew that was part of the game, it would have been okay. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, Matt, you didn't think it was cool at the time.
No, I didn't.
The only thing,
I had 20 of them bitches. Like, what the fuck?
He was mad as hell.
And see, here's the thing.
Mad as hell.
Here's the thing, B-Rad. They had me. They got a different view of me, right? Who I am as a player, right? I was hot.
He was in the pits. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck this fucking fake coach. I mean, it sounded like a Limp Bizkit song. The F word was flying.
I was gonna say he was grumpy.
He's always grumpy.
Nobody
he didn't
buying
get much
that?
for lunch.
Nobody buying that?
No, I buy it.
Okay.
I buy it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I agree. It was a cool aspect of the game. Had we known that was a possibility, I think it would have went a little bit different. Had we known that was a possibility.
Well,
the thing.
Hold on. Let me throw it in there.
Go ahead.
So Preacher comes to me, messages me. He goes, "Hey, I want to show you something." And I hadn't made my kilos yet, and he shows me the kilos, and I'm like, "Ooh, okay, I see what you did there." So I was like, well, all my stuff is going to be labeled, but I didn't tell him that. So the ones that were labeled are the ones that I did, and the ones that were just packed, that was his.
Right.
I didn't figure that out.
We figured that out.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So the ones that Tower and I found were legit then.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we were right out of the gates. We lagged back from the group a little bit during opening session. Garrett and I lagged back from the group a little bit. Was like, all right, let's get our bearings. We've only played here once before. Let's take a little trip through the woods over here.
Yep.
And that was our thing. we wanted to sidestep the big group that we were in and just kind of get hunkered down in the woods a little bit. First of all, I was shooting first strikes, so I was looking for that cover and just trying to scope out some spots where I wanted to play from. And as we're walking, I was like, what the fuck's that? And I stopped and I was like, hey, wait. Yeah, this shit's in play, bro. And then Garrett's like, oh, I got one over here. So we both picked one up, and I was like, well, put it in your pocket. Let's see how this goes. And we walked a little ways further, and I found the blue hula hoop. And I was like, well, I don't think anybody wants to see me hula hoop out here in the middle of the damn woods. So I gave it all to Garrett. I told Garrett, I was like, get back at it. Hustle. Get back to camp. Get that shit back.
And that's what I was doing, David. And that's what I was doing. Like every time, if I was with a group of people and they saw I found some shit, I say, hey, dead man, walk that shit off. Get the fuck off. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Get off the field. Like, they're like, but I said, I get it. I know you want to shoot. Either give it to me or take it off, but we're not about to play with this. Take it off. Get it out of here. We need to get it out of here.
I will tell you that I during that time that I did it in the morning, because I don't like doing stuff at night, but a lot of things can happen. So that morning, it was like I woke up at 5:45. Was at stage at 6, and I got all my stuff together. And then when I went out, I had the whole tote of these kilos. I feel like a paper boy. I was throwing kilos into the off the road through the passenger side window, and I'm just tossing them out.
Wait. I don't think paper boys throw kilos. Just so you know.
It depends on where you're delivering the mail at.
That's a different kind of boy there.
Yeah, we were.
That's like Desperado stuff guitars.
It's definitely Mr. Nasty on the mission because he was like,
"Oh shit, you talk about somebody that was hot."
When we found that kilo on the side where I found it, he was like, "Wait a minute, you found this where?" I was like, "Right here." He's like, "They sat in the goddamn car and just threw these kilos." He was like, "I'm going on the mission."
Was this before or after his nap?
That was probably after the 4th nap.
Yeah, good lord. That's what. That's Matt's problem. Matt can't take a mid game nap.
I don't need a mid
game nap. Mr. Nasty will. He was like,
oh yeah, he'd be asleep. I'll go over. Wake up, huh? Bro, let's go.
Listen, hey,
okay, bro, I got you.
That motherfucker came off the field, aired up, came over to the tent, sat in the chair, and went to sleep.
Yep.
not the tent, not the staging tent, the command tent. He was in the command tent, knocked out.
Knocked.
He came off the field, got air, came over to the command tent, got a mission, and fell asleep right there in the car. I mean, right there.
What I wake him up? I wake him up like what, 2 or 3 times, Mike?
Probably, yeah.
I was like, hey, let's go.
But when it's time to go through a nasty ass stroll through the woods where you're gonna hunt some people down, that's the dude you want to wake up.
That's the one you want with you. Yeah,
me and him have had some good times playing in the woods.
Yeah,
and of course then he just passes out, and don't remember none of it.
Yep,
whatever.
But yeah, like I mean, but Brandon, I can't wait for Fallout. I think it's gonna be dope again. If things fall according to plan.
I know.
Is dope in the Fallout game?
No dope in the Fallout game. But I will say it'll be streamlined, and you guys are gonna love it. So I'm just telling you that now.
Where's this game gonna be?
Working on it. Tell Survivors. In August. So
well, like I said,
so you really do love me. You're just gonna stick with my birthday weekend forever, right?
Y'all enjoy that. Pour a couple pods out for me.
Yeah, this guy be deployed.
I'll be going.
Don't know where, but he'll be deployed.
I'll be in the sandbox.
You'll be in the sandbox.
But
you know where I'm going. I've told you like 3 times.
Hey man. But be rare. We got to see what date that's going to be, though. Because, like I said, we got to see what date that's going to be because, if other things don't move around, we got to figure it out. Or are you, or what if it stays there? Are you going to move yours around a little bit?
I'm still looking at August because it's kind of a blank month.
Hold on one second. Kip, can you say something real quick?
What up?
Yep, it's working. We hear you.
It literally froze. He said, "What up?" Held his breath. It looked like he pushed out a monster fart. He said, "What up?"
No, he asked with his mic work. I just want to make sure it was working so he can get some words in too.
But yeah, we'll try to work around it. I'm working closely with Brian Barno. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, because I might have to hit Super Game East Coast next year. I might have to do that one. It looked like it was a fun game. Like I said, I know Desi won. Like I said, Brick was down there. It looked like it was a fun game. So I might have to do 2 of the Super Games this year. I might have to do Indiana or next year, Indiana and Maryland.
Well, depending on where you guys roll to.
I got a question though.
What up?
Who are you running with?
Where?
Indiana.
Not Dewan.
Come on, man. Indiana, I'm rolling with Dewan, man. I'm rolling with Dewan for Indiana. I can say that one. I can say that one out loud. I'm rolling with
I
Dewan.
feel like we had a conversation about this, didn't we? I was like, Brandon, I appreciate it. We were out there drinking. I told you, man, I appreciate all the work you're doing. I really hate to have to come kick your ass.
I still have a voicemail on my phone from Brandon. You're invited to come play with me. I want you on my team. Pretty please.
Oh wait, that's different teams. We're not talking about sexual orientation right now.
Hey, it's whatever. I play that too. I ain't scared.
You're a good sport, man. You're a lot of fun to play with. I like you.
I try.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like he's an honorable. I mean, like that. When he come out there, he come with it. He rock with us. He know he welcome. He invited to the barbecue. I mean, everybody on this panel technically invited to the barbecue. And I had barbecue this weekend as well too.
Nice.
I did.
I'm having homemade. I would be having homemade pizza, but I'm on here, so.
Oh well. Kemper, how was the barbecue, Kemp? I'm gonna ask Kemper, how was the barbecue?
It was fantastic. I enjoyed the fact that you had it was technically sauceless.
Yeah.
Sauces.
I don't like sauceless ribs. What's wrong with you people?
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey,
What'd you say, Grizz?
I like sauce too.
Sauceless ribs?
I like sauceless ribs. But
the thing about
ribs too.
Yeah, the thing
I'm
about
a dry rib
kind
of guy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to put off a sauce on people. You get what I'm saying?
I like my meat like I like my women. Moist.
Sauce in your mouth.
Saucy.
Whoa.
Saucy.
Hey, yeah, and Alice, Dominion can cook. Yes, the team.
Well, I like my women like I like my coffee, without someone's dick in it.
I thought you was gonna say tall, black, and strong.
I mean, what the fuck? Why's everything got to be?
I love it.
So I like my coffee without a dick in it.
Thank you, Shannon. She said I'm making.
How are you supposed to start it?
I will probably make a rib. I'm trying to think. Am I making ribs for GI Mike?
Wow.
Look, y'all got to talking about food. Kemp's digging through the cabinet like, what I got up here?
My garage would be fixed by then. I could pull my grill out and I can make
I actually just cast ironed a steak right before I jumped on.
Nice.
I can smell it like there's a fan in the window over there sucking the smoke out as I just hot seared that bitch.
I know for sure Ponder will be cooking Saturday night.
So, Brent, I got to ask you about that. I mean, I got you on here, right? And I get it. Alice, you didn't get any ribs because the ribs were gone. So this time I made 3 slabs. I will make 6 next time. I will smoke 6 next time. So I will do that. So what's going on with that? Because again, I'm getting a lot of people saying, how is it a 24-hour event with no play on Sunday?
GI?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. This is a new format, so I don't know how this is going to work.
Wait, what?
I'm playing the night game for sure because
we got a
night game at Sherwood. And me and you are going to go at it. And how many have seen The Wall? I know it's like it's a recent movie, but it's like the sniper and
with John
the
Cena.
guy, John Cena. And so they're doing the bad guy is on a radio, and he's talking to the sniper, and the sniper's going back and forth talking to him. I got a lot of echo in here. Sorry. So me and Guru are going to be doing part of the night play with two-way radios. We're going to taunt each other, have it recorded. So,
yeah.
But
we're still talking about paintball, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
All right, just making sure.
I'm getting to the point here. So, as to I don't know how GI's going to work out. It's going to be a different format. So, I guess we'll have to just see.
That 30 minutes, like that's hard to swallow, man. Just play for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
about that one.
I want to see.
I like the way
8-hour game would have been cool.
I like the way everybody just kind of sitting back with not a whole lot to say about that. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I don't even know if I'm gonna be there. So
it's just interesting, Dave, man. It's because it's like I can't remember when it started, but then it goes and then it stops.
From noon, I think noon. I think noon,
I thought it was like 10.
10 to 6.
10 to 6, then breaks till 8, then 8 to midnight.
8 to 12.
And then the next day it starts up at 12 or 12:30.
And this is the upcoming GI game?
I'm over 30. I'll be in bed by 10. Okay?
Now,
over that.
Well, now listen, the last GI game that I did was actually back whenever it was called Tipman World Challenge.
Yeah, Tipman World Challenge.
You know, that's whatever I used to go up there for that.
So 1995.
No, like
2000.
Well, 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
2000. Wait, I don't know the years now. I know number 8, number 10 I went to, and then I've been, what was it? 14? No, 15 and 16.
I mean, it was the first time.
16 and 17.
It was the first time that I was playing paintball before having kids, and my son's 16 now.
Oh, there you go.
Legit.
There you go. Yeah.
So, whatever.
It's been a while.
And I have a 19-year-old daughter, if that matters. But
okay,
we
we did GI. We
and
did
back
game
then,
like it
literally,
was, Monster.
I bought back then because everybody that I knew used Tipmans, so I bought an M3 Bob Long Intimidator.
Oh, so good.
Like, that was one of the most expensive guns.
What was that? What the hell was that? Oh, Norris ass. I'm like, what the hell was that?
That was a ridiculous gun at the times. You know, that was competing with the Angels and shit back in the day. And
in my opinion, it blew the Angel out of the water.
I had an Angel.
I felt like it was pretty goddamn good. I showed up with a ridiculous amount of confidence and actually wanted to play paintball, and then I realized paint was expensive, and I didn't have money to pay for it back then.
Yes.
Like, holy shit, I bought this really expensive gun that can shoot really fast, and now I can't afford to buy paint for it.
Yep. They didn't even have electric hoppers yet. You had to shake the shit out of it still.
Oh, no, I still have the hopper that I was running on that. The
Is it the
Ricochet.
egg? Oh, you still got
I
the
had
Ricochet?
a Ricochet with the little stir stick.
Yeah, it's not. I was gonna say it's a stir stick. It's not even a speed feed or force feed. It's just an agitator.
Call it what you want. It's electric. Okay.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yes.
DM4 with a Halo, I was in heaven.
Oh, you mean snap the
when the
speed neck
Halos
every
came
game?
out.
Now, see, I started with Tipman, but then my cousin was like, hey, you should try to auto mag. That was like 2002, 2003. So he was
auto mag. That's
the electric
the shoebox. Is that the shoebox?
Angels.
Don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, the shoebox.
The
You have a regular one.
Yeah, the shoe. Yeah, you're correct,
in
Kemper.
the drawer, right?
TV say Ricochet. Cool.
The Ricochet. So the Ricochet hopper was ahead of its time. It was actually designed for tournament play. It was the first hopper that had a timer built into it.
Yep.
I have it. I have it.
Yep. It had a countdown timer built into it. And then Viewloader came out with the Evo 2 and the egg. And that thing was phenomenal because the lid actually flipped backwards to open up on it. So you would just slap it and you would dump your paint in. The problem is the feed necks on them were about this long. The hopper sat about this high. So if you dove at all, you just snap the feed neck off. I used to have like a replacement bag in my bag because you just snap the
not
feed
to
neck every other
mention,
time.
here we are doing this, trying to touch our elbows while we play,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and a
Yep.
hopper this tall.
Yep. Hopper this tall, drop forward with a scuba tank. You held your gun above your head, and you gangster gatted the whole time. You were like,
Remember the drop forwards, man? I had like a 10
oh my God. Everybody wanted the 32 degrees chrome flame, the 6-inch one, remember?
My cousin had one.
Yeah,
And now,
everybody had them.
Hey, let's
did
take
it,
a
though.
step backwards. Let's take a step backwards and realize that I'm still the guy that'll show up with a 98 and bust your fucking ass. Don't
Hey,
give
there's
a
a
fuck
lot of
who you are.
there's a
Listen,
lot of people
there
that
you
do
go.
that.
Hey, that 98 he got is ridiculous, though. That motherfucking 98 he has is ridiculous.
I play with it.
I thought about
play
buying
with
one
it.
just so I don't shoot so much paint.
Oh, by the way,
I tell you what, no, you don't
I'm
want to
going
use
first
mine
strike.
if you're trying to save paint.
You going first strike?
No, that response trigger just
Hey.
dumps paint everywhere.
Hey, B-Rad, how did those guns look? I didn't get a chance to see. How did those TMCs look? Did you get a chance to look at them?
I didn't get to see them completed because I didn't put one together. That'd be really disrespectful of me. But the mods were sweet. I love this. The stock looks cool. I'm gonna have to get one. So
Okay, yeah, because I didn't
Now,
get a chance to see that.
what exactly were the mods? They had some
Mods
key
were
mod
from-
rails and stuff.
yeah, there was Ray Laskowski. You know who Mad Fame Maker is. He does a lot of
Yeah,
stuff in M17s.
obviously.
So yeah, no, it was a brand new mod for both guns, both teams. It was debuted at Ghost Recon, first time.
Right on.
So
Awesome.
So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Awesome.
He's gonna have them on the
Matt-
website here shortly. So
Just a little plug for those guys. MacFed Maker does make some really nice stuff. My bestie, aka Mad Dog, Thomas Russell III, he's bought a couple of their products and he's been very happy with them. They do good, strong 3D printing. Very good.
Okay.
I
wanted to see it. What's up, Kemp? Go ahead.
I just want to say I got to get going because I'm going to go to bed. My wife, I want to spend some time with her.
Oh,
man. Let's play the violin.
I want to tell you, Brandon, man, you had a nice game. I had a lot
Thank
of fun,
you.
dude. It was challenging. And I respected all the skill level that was there, and I appreciate you letting me do my thing or whatever. And
you did an outstanding job, sir.
Having fun, man.
Hey,
I
we
just thank all
appreciate
guys
you,
for
Craig.
just being my
Yeah.
friend and just doing the damn thing when we get together. It's fun.
Yeah, thanks, man. Like I said, I can't wait till the next time, man. Unfortunately, we won't be there at the 8 game, but we'll link up.
That's all right. You know, we'll have plenty more.
Wait, I gotta ask.
For sure.
November, right?
Yeah.
See you then.
Wait. What are you doing in November, Craig?
I'll be with.
Playing paintball.
White River?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh,
We will be there. The mutants, well, you at least had 2 mutants there as well, so we'll be there.
I won't.
We didn't count you, motherfucker. We said 2.
Now, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I am too, by myself.
What'd you say?
And by that time, the November game, it's usually just like the hardcore ballers that like to ball all year, so it's a smaller game, but it's real intense because
It's very intense.
So
I camped over there in November. Holy shit, it's cold.
Dude, that was hey Dave, remember that was the second game we met y'all, remember? The first game we met y'all was up here in October, and our very first away game was last year's November game at White River, and it was cold as shit.
Right, back to whenever we met, I was playing for Craig up in Metamora, Michigan.
Yep. That's where all this started. That is where all of this started.
But then you guys traveled over there. And you guys drove up and seen that bread truck. You were like, that
Hell
motherfucker
yeah,
is.
bread truck.
Yep.
But Craig, I'm quite certain that Mad Dog has already committed for that game, and I'll have to work on me and the boy.
Awesome. Well,
All right.
Awesome
We
talking
got
to
you.
everybody, and I'll see you guys soon.
All right, Kent.
All right,
bye.
See you, Kent. But hey, speaking of that, we want to be there to support Craig, or You know, those dudes anytime. They're so fun to play with. We'll be there to support them anytime. But part of the reason why Thomas, aka Mad Dog, is definitely wanting to be at every game at White River is y'all know he has a spot coming up over there, right?
Yep. He is actually taking the Fall of Berlin spot, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. So he is. So yeah, because what's happening is he's taking he don't take my side too, right? He gonna take the Germans, right?
Yep.
So he's taking the Germans, and then they pushing me over to the beach battle, the beach game, Beaches of Normandy. So I'll be.
Now wait. We're talking the March game, right?
He'll be doing. I'm doing July. He'll be doing March.
Right.
Yeah,
he's
he'll
doing.
be doing.
Right.
Yeah,
he's doing the Berlin,
March.
and you got the Normandy.
Yeah,
you're being pushed back. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure we were on cue there because, you know, a lot of things happen in the background that I don't necessarily always keep up with.
Well, listen, not for me personally, it's not official yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not official. It's just what I heard, right? With him taking that, the offer hadn't came yet, but that's what I'm hearing is that they'll be asking me to go and do the July game.
We'll wait it out, see what happens, but I'm quite certain that Thomas has the official offer.
Oh,
that's
I'm sure
what he's
he
going
does.
to be doing.
Yeah.
So I would love more than anything to get all the support and recruiting that we can out of everyone.
Come on, man.
Appreciate you guys.
As long as I'm healthy, because again, I plan on having surgery again. It might get pushed back with this November game. As long as I'm healthy, I'll be there.
Absolutely. Hey, got to do what we got to do, right?
I'm killing Bear in November. Not going.
Go ahead. I know.
Blast Camp, The Purge.
Maybe.
Who's going?
That we might. It's up in the air right now.
We're going.
I'm not planning on that one.
We're gonna go. What's that?
You're not doing it. You're not doing it, Dave.
I'm not planning on that one at this point.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it actually. I didn't know about it until recently. So,
well, everybody has to remember I have a high schooler son that everything's been up in the air and they're cut back to a 6-week football season.
Ooh.
So during that 6
let him
weeks,
play though?
My God.
they are playing. They're playing.
Wow.
He had a game tonight that he wasn't allowed to play in because of the stitches in his head.
Yep.
Now, that's why he wore the big ass helmet.
Yeah, the big one, yeah.
You know, out there running around. Didn't he look like Cobra Commander though?
He did. No.
If that thing was black,
no. He looked like
if that thing was black,
he looked like Spaceballs.
I thought it was cool.
He looked like Spaceballs. Yeah.
You know what's weird is I've thrown that thing in the. I've went to throw that thing in the trash like 3 times, and I kept throwing it off to the side, putting it in the back of the closet. Like, maybe one of these days somebody will want it.
It came in
handy. Who knows? Well, the kid had like 7 stitches across the top of his head, and he was like, "No, I'm playing paintball." Staples, big ass damn staples in his head, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna go play paintball." I was like, "Did they even release you for football yet?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Did the doctor say that you at least don't have a concussion?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm clear of concussion." I was like, "Fuck it, let's go play paintball."
There you go.
Nice. Yep.
Hey, if you want to go that damn bad, you want to go to Ghost Recon that damn bad, then let's go up here and show B-Rad some support.
Hey, have you been tested for a concussion?
No.
You might want to get on that.
I have a perma concussion. Like
okay.
It never goes away. Okay.
Yeah, I got the same problem.
Right.
It
never goes away.
Maybe that's why we play so aggressive.
It's a constant migraine, and you can't remember what you had for breakfast. Right. You're always like, "Hey, honey,
hey, bring me a beer." God damn it, I'm out.
Hey, listen. Make sure you don't forget them dreads this time. How about that?
Yeah, I did forget my dreads. I was quite a dude. I had sweat in my eyes all weekend. Like I ruined the mask. I sweat so much without my dreads to use for a headband. I sweat so much that it actually overflowed the lens in my mask. Shit. And I changed the lens, and it's like waterlogged in between them.
I'll tell you,
it's like you held them underwater.
Oh yeah.
You had the best spot in the house, man. You had the big ass Santa Martha up there to block the sun and the damn tents.
Brad, you could ask Mike and ask Matt. I literally got back to the tent and I was like, motherfuckers, I got hair and I am soaked. I haven't even played yet and I'm sweating. This is bullshit. I was mad as hell.
I bet.
Honestly, didn't feel like it was that hot that weekend.
It was muggy.
I sweat like a freaking pig. I'm horrible.
Listen, sweating is a good thing, man. As long as you sweat, that's a good thing, though.
My wife argues with me all day, every day. I don't like running the air conditioner in the house. I wouldn't have had the air conditioner on all week if it wasn't for her working from home right now.
Gotcha.
Well, I work in a hot factory. It's way hot in the factory.
Right, so you kind of used to
I can't come home, lay in the air conditioner all day, and then go back to work. No.
Right, I remember you saying that.
I don't do that.
That's how you get sick.
Yep, it's exactly how you get sick.
Well, and that's why whenever we go, like we were over at Super Game, Carl Faust. You guys know Carl, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Fuck Carl. Fuck Carl, by the way. Fuck Carl.
Carl stopped my wife.
I don't know why, but fuck Carl.
Carl stopped my wife and said, I don't know how in the fuck your husband does it. And she's like, what do you mean? He's a prick. That's how. You know. But because of the gear that I wear, and I go out in the field and I play. I don't come back. You know, I drag a wagon to command with me most of the time with extra paint and air tanks and stuff. I don't want to go back off the field. I pay a lot of goddamn money to show up and play paintball. What am I here for? To play fucking paintball. Whenever I play paintball, I play fucking hard.
And that's kind of where I'm at.
I'm not there to hang out and be like, hey, high five, you're a cool guy.
Yeah. I try to be out on the field as much as I can, man. Like I said, there's times I got to come off. I have to come off. I'm like, oh, shit, I've been out here for a long time. I got to get some water. Drink my 2 bottles of water, air up, pot. And like I said, so I want to, listen, she don't watch. My wife, I just want to thank her for being in a tent this weekend because, geez,
keeping that beard clean.
She definitely kept the beard clean.
That happened.
But I also didn't have to fill a pod at all this entire weekend.
Right.
I came back to the tent and took my pod off. I took them out and she filled them off. So I want to thank her again. She kept me. She made it easy for me to sit there or to get ready to go back out.
My wife kept me hydrated because I don't really drink water.
They're horrible at that. Him and Baker.
Get you an IV.
Right.
Now, it's cool whenever they're there and they're supportive about it. You know, they do something. You know, they're there to hang out. My wife, the biggest thing that she did was she walked back and forth from command tent out to the battle wagon and just kept bringing water, kept bringing Gatorade and stuff. And I'd come walking off the field drenched, and I would drop all my pods. Of course, I have a whole damn pack over there with loaded pods, load back up, kill a bottle of water, and out I go. At one point, I came off, and Dwan was there with his peach tea shine, like, here, bro, take a drink. You look hot. And I was like, I don't think it's the time for this. But, you know,
yeah, he did that to me. He's like, here, Norris, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. This will make your knee feel better. You not remember this. Monster Game?
He's like, you deserve this. You look hot, man. You working hard. You deserve this.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, oh, is that your strategy now? Get everybody fucked up?
Well, he shouldn't get his own players fucked up.
Right, we gonna hey, look, Brent, hey, B-Rad,
be walking around their camp doing that to them.
Super game next year. That's what we doing. We gonna come to your side, come to your insertion, sit there with all the tea, and pass it out to your team as they walk.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
we're gonna be best friends when it's over with.
Yeah,
and like all of your players are gonna be best friends with us. Because like we're gonna be sitting around doing shots, smoking bowls.
Yep, that's the plan for next year's Super Game. All right, that's
he's gonna have like 9 people on the field.
Yep,
you might as well bring some of that cocaine then too. I mean, shit.
Right. Hey, got a whole tote full.
No, that's gonna get them wound up.
I didn't get rid of Get rid of it.
Send me some pictures.
That's going to get them all wound up. We don't want to do that.
He sent me some pictures that Hopper you guys are talking about the Ricochet.
So the Ricochet is cool. I mean,
it's
it
old
was
school,
cool.
man. I got a few of them.
Yep. It was
and I do have the one he was talking about that has the game counter on it.
Yep.
But it also it has a ball counter and stuff. Tells you how many shots. Now the downfall of it doesn't use eyes or anything. It has like a little tongue that's actually in the drop neck. And those are very hard sensors to find. I've repaired a couple of them, and it's to the point now where I can't find those sensors anymore.
Probably
not. Do you guys remember the view loaders? They had a little rubber thing on the inside. It was like a spool. It was like the first spool.
Right.
Yeah, the eggs.
Copper. Yeah.
They went from having the stick to having that swirl thing.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
I actually seen one. I went to GI Surplus in Wayne about 5 years ago, and the guy had some stuff in the closet, and he brought everything out, and I'm like, does this thing even work?
Right.
And since we're going old school, and I don't remember the name of it, I have one of them. I think it's in the attic out in the garage, but you would use a Halo B hopper and it attached to it. And it had the hose. It was like an early rip drive.
You have the Q loader. Yep.
No. The Q loader is the one that it looks like a pod.
Yeah, the pod. Yeah, where the barrel had the big.
What the hell was that thing called?
Yep.
Gosh dang it.
Well, this one was the first force drive, but it had like a hose that went up and connected to your feed neck.
Yep.
I have one of them out in the garage, and I can't remember.
Yeah, it was on the bottom. It was on the bottom of the.
That shit came out in like 2000.
You guys are way beyond me. That's what's so horrible about all this because
guys,
I'm just learning right now.
God damn.
All right, go ahead, B-Rap.
Hello.
Warp feed. TV said a warp feed.
Warp feed.
Warp feed. That's what it was.
The warp feed.
All right, B-Rap. All right.
Juice, but.
Hey, peace, bro.
Hey, like I said again, good game. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, so actually, he did a good job. Like, it was probably one of the most fun scenario games I've had in a while.
And I think you guys hit on it. Like, I mean, to your points too. Like, yeah, it was a warp feed, John. That's exactly what it was. But that's the thing. It was a simple yet complex game. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It had pieces to the game that made you actually work, and I like the NPCs were dope. Having to do some with NPCs with the non-playables, you know what I'm saying? Kimbo out there risking it as always, and I think Flay got out there and played a role. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope, right? That was a dope aspect of the game.
That was the first time I've seen Kimbo play with a shirt on.
Man, him in that flight suit that was about 14 sizes too small.
I was about to say something. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, how are you even walking in this thing? Like, what the hell?
I was like, bro, you definitely on the wrong team.
Right. Right. But like I said, all those pieces to the game just made it that much better. You know what I'm saying? It made it a better game when you had all that stuff going on. You had those extra things to do.
Right. And having certain people that can do this and certain people that can do that. The props were pretty good.
Yep. I
felt like they were.
Having to find the cases with the stuff. I mean, and again, I think that, adding those type of things to the game, because again, I mean, we play Hell Survivors a lot, right? And just the normal shoot 'em up, bang, bang, that's not, I mean, for a person like me, right? I like the thought process of the game, right? So.
Okay, so.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just saying, like, for what I do is I go around. Like, so my thought process in the game is trying to find the best way to get somewhere that I need to be, right? Because, again, most of the game is capture this flag, pull this flag, right? And that's the game, right? Very few props. And then every now and then it's, this prop is here. It's live. Go get it, right? But I don't have my phone out there. I'm not watching social media. If it don't come over the radio, I don't know where it's at, right? Versus kind of like, because how B-Rad did, how I felt he did it was the game was kind of directed, right? It was kind of more, this is where the gunfights are going to be. It wasn't just you just all over the place in the whole entire field and you fight.
Right.
I think three places went active at one given time. So you had West Point, Zulu, and the Castle, right? So your gunfights were going to be in those areas. You get what I'm saying? You didn't have stragglers just sitting at West Point for no reason.
Right. And you're 100% correct. I have absolutely zero to contest with anything that you just said. However, the biggest problem with that is the number of people that showed up and are there on the field. So I feel like that's part of what made that game so good was the number of people that we had.
Right. It wasn't over. There wasn't too many.
You could have dropped that number to 100 people, and that game would have been wicked fun.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, try to play that game whatever you have.
With 500
300 plus.
Couple of thousand people.
Oh, God, man.
Yeah, it'd be too much.
No, because it's absolute chaos. The commander could never get through a line to retrieve an artifact or, whatever it is. So with that being said, kind of the direction I'm going with this is I feel like that's why I've been enjoying the games over at White River so much.
Yes.
Because they're between 300 and 500 people.
Yep. That's
a big property.
Now, White River also does it different than a lot of other fields too, with their missions and their games too. So they are consistent there.
Well, they're consistent to a point, and that regardless of who's producing the game, who's in the background that's actually running the show. The guy that used to produce all the games.
Yeah, we know.
And stuff.
Yeah, we know.
He does too good of a job not to keep them on point.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's just amazing and awesome.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you take, if you wanted to go to whatever field, it could be a really nice unknown field. And you can go out there with one of these cool scenarios, spend a day looking at the field, and take a couple of hundred people out there and have a good time.
So that being said, segue, as you know, I am actually writing a game. That is exactly what I plan on doing. It's finding some. I already have one field and one guy lined up to let me do it.
Am I awesome or what?
I mean, so that's what I plan on doing. Actually, going out to the field and walking around it first and making sure it fits. What?
I gotta get off.
All right, deuces, man. Holla.
Y'all be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to soon myself.
All right. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing though. I plan on going out to this field. We got to get out there and play. Going out to this field, walking it, and then the ideal I have for my game, tailoring it kind of to the field, if that makes sense.
And just keep your hopes and dreams small. Know, that first game, I want 50 people to show up.
Yep.
And of your family that you've built over the last year or two, I'm going to be part of that. If there's any way scheduling that I can possibly do it, damn well that I'm going to be there for you. Hell, I might even command the son of a bitch.
There you go.
Who knows? You never know what the sky would behold there. But I will at least show up and have a bunch of high fives for you.
I appreciate that, man. That's all I can ask for.
Just the thing is, be humble. Like Dwan had told me before, whenever it came to that mech tournament that he was trying to be a part of, the very first one, like 4 teams showed up. Well, that's not a tournament. But they showed up and they played. They did their thing. The next year, there was 10.
Right.
And he was like, man, I hope for more growth. Well, the next year, there was 30. The year after that, there was 70. And then all of a sudden, like, oh shit, too many.
Yep. I mean, that's what we're hoping. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping happens for B-Rad with his game, and that's what we're hoping happen too with with our 2v2 that we trying to run. That
Absolutely.
More people come out. Again, we got more teams than we thought we was gonna get for the first one, but it's like for the next one, knowing what's going on with it, we hope we get some more.
I think especially if you piggyback that on those big games, I think that more people will get ballsy enough to just step up there and do it.
And I think that's what happened.
A 2v2, I'm not that guy. But if it's during lunch break and I have time, like, shit, you little dickhead, load your pot up. Let's go over here and fuck something up.
Yep.
What's the worst we can do? Dump a couple of pods of paint and walk back over here and eat a sandwich?
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of the thought process that happens. But that tournament play, there's a lot of people that play tournaments that don't necessarily have interest in scenario, where obviously we love scenario.
Right.
But those people the
tweeners.
Yeah. They come to scenarios because there wasn't a tournament this weekend, and they love the family of it. Maybe they started in scenario and then went tournament, and then there's a lot of people that played tournament and then went scenario because they didn't make it.
Yep.
Be it whatever. I am not the guy to talk about whoever is better at paintball and this and that and clown suits versus tactical. You guys know me. I don't give a fuck. If you have a gun that's shooting a paintball, you're awesome. Let's go play.
All right. Well, I think that's how you end it. That's how you end it right there.
Absolutely. And I'm going to have to, like I told you, I changed my hard drive, so I think my drivers are screwed in my camera.
That's all right. You did. We had you for the time we had you, man. I appreciate it, Dave, man. Like I said, can't wait to get out there with you again.
Yep. Appreciate you, fellas. Have a great night. We'll see you very soon.
Yep. I think that's
run that. Yeah, let's run that. And well, I'm gonna again for everybody that played paintball with us that ever seen us on the field, man. I want to thank y'all. We love y'all. We will see y'all on the next field.
Yep. It was a good show. So yeah, we'll see y'all next Friday. I don't know what the hell we gonna talk about.
Well, we got another Civil War coming up, so we will talk about that. We got a Civil War coming up on the 6th. Yep. Doing it again. Hosted by my brother, Cyrus. All your real estate needs, go through Cyrus Wheeler here, Cyrus Quest Realty. Me and Mike face to face again.
Hopefully this time we use the flags.
Yeah, we got shirts and shirts came, flags here. We actually get to have some fun this time.
So yeah, we will catch y'all in the next one. We love y'all. Thank you for rocking with us.
And as always, get the fuck off my field.